So 7 months after Ultimate Ninja 4 was released, we were blessed with another Ultimate Ninja game, which was basically Ultimate Ninja 4 but on steroids. On November 27th, 2009, the West finally got Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja 5, which marked the end of Naruto games on the PlayStation 2. All I can say is that this game is the best one yet. Don't believe me? Come, I'll show you. Let's start our journey with the main mode of this game, which is the Master Mode. The Master Mode is pretty much the same Master Mode that we had in the previous game, but with some new additions and longer storyline. If in the previous game we went only halfway in the Kazekage Rescue arc, this time we witnessed the reunion arc with Sasuke and Naruto. The Kazekage Rescue arc is pretty much the same as it was in the last game, but the only thing that has changed this time is that we are introduced with different side activities that we need to complete in order to progress the story. Thankfully, they changed up the pace a bit. The in-game cutscenes are basically taken from the previous game in this section. The reunion arc follows the main plot with some additional side quests as well. Even the map layout is the same from the previous game, but with a new area addition. The presentation is as stunning as it was in the last game. We are again shown a lot of in-game cutscenes with some additional CGI cutscenes. In total, we have like maybe 3 cutscenes, but when they are shown, holy moly, there's something special, like this one.
Naruto-kun.
Jesus Christ. Some things have changed since the last game, like for example, in each area you go to, it will be infested with these bandits that have supposedly escaped. Running by them will aggro them and they will start to chase you around. If they catch you, you are then teleported into a 3D arena where you have to beat all of the bandits up. The idea is the same from the last game, but the feel and combos have changed this time. Now you have multiple combos depending on which button you press during the initial combo string. If you have defeated enough enemies, this bar will fill up that will allow you to go into awakening mode, which will give you a new moveset and slow the enemies down. At first, I despised this gameplay mechanic because when you play the story mode and have to go from one place to another, you will have to either try to dodge these bandits or you will be forced to fight them. But with time, I kinda got the hang of avoiding them, so that wasn't a problem for me. This will later bite me in the ass as we progress into post-game content. In each area, there are like 4 to 5 of them standing and waiting for you. As well, around the world, there are traps like bear traps and these floating bombs that can either slow you down or damage you. Thankfully, to mitigate this time we are able to have up to 2 teammates that will help us along the way. These team members can help you out in these 3D world battles by providing support. A third team member can be selected, but this teammate doesn't help you in battle. This teammate helps you in the form of boosting your stats. Yes, this game has an interesting RPG mechanic where by fighting these bandits you are able to level up Naruto and his teammates. Each time you battle, you are able to get experience points which then can be used in order to upgrade your stats like chakra, strength, health and so on. If you have upgraded some specific attributes to a specific level, you're able to unlock or level up a character's special abilities. Yep, each character has a special ability that they can level up. For example, Naruto. If you boost chakra and strength high enough, you're able to upgrade his Rasengan that will help you destroy tougher obstacles in the 3D world. For example, Neji, while in the 3D world, can use his Byakugan to show on the map the location of mission important items or chests that hold items. The map and the world feels the same as the first game. I think one addition is that each city has now more people in them, which makes the village feel alive more. As well, this game doesn't focus on platforming as it did in the last game. If you like this type of content, feel free to subscribe, it will help me a lot. Anyhow, after we have finished the main story of this game, the post-story section begins. Comparing to the last game, this game has a lot of content. While or after doing the main story, we are able to do some side missions for some characters. Each side mission is interesting and are all voiced. By the way, this game doesn't have an English dub, all of the voice acting is in Japanese. There are a lot of side missions in this game, my favorite being the Jiraiya's quest, where everyone including Tsunade, Shizune, Kakashi and Sakura try to scold Jiraiya for doing his research in the hot springs. But there is one side mission that stands tall from every other mission, and that is the wooden clone side mission. Basically, Tsunade did an oopsie and released a lot of these wooden clones around the world. Your mission is to beat all of these clones and bring back the bingo book. The thing is that these dolls take the likeness of the characters from the story. If you beat one of these dolls, you will unlock that specific character in free play mode. Get this, there are around 50 plus characters for you to fight. If you want to unlock all characters, you have to do this mission to the fullest. As well, the further you progress the main story, the more dolls will appear in the real world. Once you have collected all of the dolls, the last doll will appear on top of the Hokage mansion, which will be the 4th Hokage. There is also a hidden side quest that can only be unlocked unlocked once you have finished the main story and completed some specific side missions. After doing those, you will unlock an extra mission called the Chamber of Darkness, the Black Chapter, in which we play as Sasuke. In this mission, we have to go into this dungeon in order to retrieve a scroll from Orochimaru, which enholds a new jutsu that Sasuke will learn. I personally think that this is the Jutsu Kirin, but I don't know. Anyhow, there are 19 rooms which we need to traverse. Each room is filled with the sound ninjas and puzzles that we need to solve in order to proceed to the next room. The 3D fighting with Sasuke is awesome. He is so fast and strong that fighting these 3D battles was a breeze. Once we get to the last room, we fight this Orochimaru clone and get the scroll, and leave behind the kunai, which will come up a bit later. Once that is done, we move forward to the Chamber of Darkness, the White Chapter, which is basically the same thing, but we have to do everything again with Naruto, Sai and Sakura. In this stage I had some troubles because Naruto was so underleveled because of skipping 3D fights. I had to grind the same room multiple times in order to upgrade Naruto's stats just to get past the higher level obstacles. While doing so, I found a cheese strat where if you level Sakura's strength and chakra, you can abuse her jutsu. Once the 3D fighting starts, run into the middle of the enemies and press her jutsu. She will one-shot everyone and finish the 3D fight in 3 seconds. The goal here is to look for Sasuke. Of course, in the end we don't find him, but Naruto finds his kunai, after which the mission ends. In total, it took me around 15 hours to complete the main story, most of the side missions, the special chapters and getting all of the wooden clones. This is the most I have ever spent playing Ultimate Ninja games, and I loved 90% of my time. Talking about battles, don't worry, the beloved 2D fighting is prevalent in this game as well. This time the battle mechanics have been updated. The general fighting is the same as it was in the last game. A new addition is the new support gouge. Basically, if you have an assigned teammate, you're able to call this teammate for a support attack by pressing R1. You're able to do this 2 times in a row before fully depleting the gouge. Don't worry, the gouge refills itself pretty fast. As well, we can cycle through our items using only L1, and this time we can hold only up to 5 I think items at a time. Another thing is that the way how ultimate jutsus and taunts work in this game have changed. If in the older titles taunts gave you health or an attack boost, then here they can either be a regular taunt, be an actual attack, or help you go into awakening mode, from which you can do an ultimate jutsu. Yeah, ultimate jutsus are crazy in this game, and each character has like 3 to 4 ultimate jutsus. If you have a full bar of health, you can execute a regular ultimate jutsu. If you have a teammate that makes sense story-wise like Itachi and Kizame, they can perform a team ultimate jutsu. Yes, this is the first game ever that has a team ultimate jutsu. This feature was later introduced in Storm Revolution. If your character has 50% health, he is able to do a reversal ultimate jutsu, which is stronger than the regular one. Using this will allow your character to be in awakening mode. If a character does a taunt and is awakened, sometimes that character is also able to do an awakening ultimate jutsu, which deals a ton of damage. I am not sure, but this whole ultimate jutsu concept was also in the previous game, but I somehow missed it. Thanks to the chat for letting me know about this feature while live streaming. If you want to join the live streams, feel free to do so. I usually stream Naruto games which I want to make a video about. As well, I usually live stream daily here on this channel, so keep your eye up in the community tab for any changes on the streaming schedule. But regarding the ultimate jutsus themselves, they are awesome. This is the peak of ultimate jutsus in the essence of style and visuals for the Ultimate Ninja games. My favorite one has to be Sasuke's regular ultimate jutsu. It just feels so badass. Okay, let me try this again. This is so cool. Not gonna lie. So cold. As well, if you select some characters like Sasuke and Naruto, instead of doing a team ultimate jutsu, you're able to execute a unique jutsu. This is as well shown once you try to select the characters. The interesting rock paper scissors minigame makes a return as well in this game. In this game, just like in Heroes 3, each character has a special ninja tools only for this character. Naruto has his Demon Wind Blade as a starting item. Some characters like Kakashi has his Makeout Paradise book that gives him health and small attack boost. Oh boy, the roster in this game is huge. We have around 60 plus playable characters, including the awakening statuses of some characters. We have all of the characters from OG Naruto, the Shippuden characters, Sound 4, the regular characters like Hanabi, Fort Hokage, Konohamaru Squad, and so on. When in free battle mode, you're able to see which character has an ultimate jutsu or a taunt. As well, when picking a teammate, you can see which characters have an ultimate jutsu or a regular jutsu. All in all, I think that this is the best Ultimate Ninja game there ever was. The story retelling, the cutscenes, the unique battle mechanics, the variations of ultimate jutsus, loads of content just makes this game perfect. The only minus that I would give this game is for the 3D fighting and the spamming of these bandits that disturb the flow of the gameplay a bit. But yeah, what do you guys think of this game? Let me know in the comments. Anyhow, that's all from me. I wish you all a nice day/evening. Bye guys!